Close your eyes and imagine yourself standing at the edge of the ocean. The tide is low and the waves move in slow, quiet rhythms brushing across the sand like whispers. The air smells of salt and mist, cool against your face. Overhead, the moon hangs heavy, a silver lantern in the sky, its reflection stretching across the water like a path waiting to be followed. You listen, and the world is soft. The waves, the wind, your own breath. Everything slows, everything steadies. Tonight, there is no rush. Tonight, there is only you, the ocean, and something waiting far below. You step into the water. It's warm, calmer than you expect, holding you gently as though it knows you belong here. Each step takes you deeper, yet the ocean never fights you. Instead, the sea parts like a dream, clear and shimmering until the surface is above you, and you are walking not through waves, but through corridors of blue light. The deeper you go, the quieter it becomes. Schools of glowing fish drift past like sparks, leaving trails of silver in the dark. Coral arches rise like cathedral doorways, and the sand beneath your feet gleams like starlight. The sea is no longer an ocean. It is a temple, a place forgotten by time. And then in the distance you see it, a tower of stone and crystal rising from the seabed. A lighthouse, impossible, ancient, glowing faintly with light that pulses in rhythm with your heartbeat. You approach, and the water around you grows still, as though the ocean itself is holding its breath. The tower is immense, carved from a single piece of black stone, veins of silver running through it like rivers frozen in time. At its peak, instead of flame, there is a sphere of light spinning slowly, as casting beams that ripple not just across the sea, but across the very fabric of the stars above. You place your hand against the stone, and it hums, low, steady, ancient. The vibration runs through your bones, into your chest, into your breath. For a moment, it feels like the lighthouse is alive, not just a building, but a being, watching, waiting, guiding. Inside, spiral stairs rise endlessly upward. But as you step inside, you realize you are not climbing. You are floating, lifted by a current of light that carries you higher and higher. Through chambers filled with murals of people long gone. Gazing at the stars with eyes full of wonder and awe, you walk among them, their voices echoing in your ears, speaking of a time when the world was young and magic filled the earth. And then the light begins to fade. The murals too dim, until all you see is the silver glow of the stairs ahead and the beckoning darkness above. When the climb becomes too much, you rest on a step, catching your breath. And as you do, you see a figure standing at the edge of your vision. Tall and slender, they seem woven from moonlight and shadow. As you watch mesmerized, they step closer, their features slowly sharpening, until you can see the gentle curve of their smile, the kindness in their eyes. They hold out a hand, palm up, and in that gesture you recognize an invitation, a welcome, a trust. In that moment, the choice is yours. Do you reach out to take their hand, to let them lead you further into the heart of the lighthouse, deeper into the mysteries of the spinning light? Or do you hesitate, fear flickering within you, pulling you back from the unknown? Whichever path you choose is up to you. Because in the end, this moment, this feeling, this story, it's all yours. And if you close your eyes and let the ocean carry you, who knows where you might end up. At the very top, you arrive in a chamber of glass. The ocean has vanished. You are surrounded by stars. The lighthouse light turns slowly, shining across the cosmos, and as it turns, it speaks, not in words but in feelings. The message enters you like a tide. It tells you that the lighthouse is not of Earth. It was never meant to guide sailors across oceans. It was built to guide travelers between worlds. Its beam is a signal, a map across the galaxy, a thread of light connecting civilizations. Calling to anyone who dares to dream beyond their sky. You realize then, you are not the first to stand here. Countless dreamers before you have climbed these same steps, carrying the same questions. Who are we? Why are we here? Are we alone? And the lighthouse has given them the same answer. You are never alone. You are part of something vast, something eternal, something written in the stars. The light begins to fade now, softer, slower, dimming like a candle at the end of the night. The chamber grows darker and the stars blur into one endless horizon. You feel yourself sinking gently, drifting downward, carried once again by the sea. The lighthouse disappears into the distance, its glow becoming faint, then vanishing, like a dream upon waking. And yet, the hum remains. A steady, calming rhythm in your chest, like the beat of the ocean, like the beat of your own heart. You return to the shoreline. The moon is still above you. The waves are still soft. The world has not changed, and yet everything feels different. You lie down on the sand, the sky stretching wide above you, and you breathe. Deep, slow, easy. The hum of the lighthouse echoes softly, carrying you further into rest. Your eyes grow heavy. Your body sinks deeper into calm. The last thing you know before sleep takes you is this: that somewhere, far beneath the sea, a lighthouse still shines, keeping watch, holding the answers, waiting for the next dreamer to find it. And tonight, that dreamer is you.